Honey, if you're dealing with insulin resistance and sugar cravings, this is the video that you're going to want to watch. Okay. You're going to want to keep watching because your girl is going to break it down as per usual. Keep watching. Hi, my friends. Welcome or welcome back to Essence of Earth. I am your hostess with the mostest, Miss Nikita. And you guys know over here, we're going to talk about everything that's going to help you get your life together. We were talking about health in this part. We're talking about getting your health together, everything that's going to help you improve the quality of your life. That's what this is about. This is what this community is about. And I want you to be a part of it. So go ahead and subscribe, click the notification bell. You know what you're supposed to do. Go ahead and do that so we can be friends. Don't you want to be friends? But anyway, so last week, right, I talked about glucose, right? And I helped you understand like what's happening when you eat something with carbs, what's happening, right? What's happening on a cellular level and some things that you could do to kind of help your body do what it's supposed to do, right? So today I'm going to go over some things that you can do and some herbs that you could take to kind of help with the insulin and help your body absorb the glucose that you are consuming. It's going to help with cravings and things like that. So if you're here, you got cravings and you want it to stop. Okay, so that's what we're going to do here. So first and foremost, I kind of touched on this a little bit in last week, but you got to understand you need to eat the foods, the vegetables and the fruits that have fiber. Okay, you need fiber because what fiber is going to do is going to slow down. It's going to slow down the absorption of that glucose after you eat it. So like I said in the other video, if you got to open up a little package of something and eat it, 9 times out of 10, friend, it ain't got no fiber in it. But if you know you got to bite into that thing like that, or you got to peel that orange, you got to chop up the vegetables. It comes from the earth. Everything that you need is encased in it. And don't get me wrong, friend. I know we got soil depletion. The nutrients are in the soil or whatever, but listen to what I'm saying. It still has fiber. Okay, you need the fiber. It's going to slow down the absorption of that glucose, right? And sometimes, if you're craving sugar and stuff like that, sometimes you have to maybe pair that fiber with a little bit of protein, okay? Because the protein will keep you fuller longer, right? So you'll be fuller longer and you might, it'll push those cravings to the side, so that protein and that fiber mix is going to help you stay fuller longer. Right. And it's going to slow down the absorption of that glucose in your blood. OK, now let's talk about some different types of herbs that you can implement that are going to help your insulin. OK, so this is if you're struggling with insulin resistance or, your doctor has said, you know what, you're on the line. You peeking over the fence. Diabetes, you peeking over the fence. You walking at that thin rope. Okay, you're almost there. First and foremost, cinnamon. I know you probably don't even recognize it, but cinnamon is going to help your cells respond better to the insulin. Okay, secondly, we have Gymnema sylvestre, and this is a herb. It's literally called like the sugar destroyer because it is going to help with those cravings for sugar. Okay, I got the names on here somewhere so you can see exactly what I'm talking about and you can look into it and you can go ahead and purchase it. I also have some links in the description below so where you can go directly support my Amazon store and go ahead and shop there. But Gymnema sylvestre is going to help you with those sugar cravings. And then I know a lot of y'all probably don't know this, but fenugreek is going to slow down digestion and help stabilize blood sugar. Okay. Yeah. And a lot of people use it on their hair and things like that. But yeah, consuming the fenugreek is going to help with the blood sugar control there. I don't know if you've heard of this one, but berberine, it works similar to metformin and how it helps with blood sugar control. Now, another thing, I did another video on green bean juice. Green bean juice acts the same as insulin. It does. And it doesn't taste bad either. I actually did a video on that. And I'm pretty sure this is a common one, should I say. Bitter melon. Bitter melon is great and it's extremely powerful for insulin resistance. Now, the herbs are going to do what the herbs are supposed to do. You make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do, okay? Because I'm watching you, okay? Now, there are minerals also that are going to help you kind of quiet those cravings. And if you're deficient in these, then your body is going to be craving for something which could lead you to eat more sweets. Okay. And those minerals are magnesium. Now, y'all know magnesium is required for so many activities in the body. You got to make sure that you got magnesium. I actually have a magnesium spray. Get your magnesium spray. You can get the magnesium online, Amazon. I'll put some options below, but you got to make sure you're getting your magnesium. Chromium. This is going to help transport glucose into the cells. Okay. So you don't want that glucose just roaming around seeking who it can destroy. You know, I always got to throw something from the Bible in there, y'all. But yeah, you know, that's what you don't want, that glucose just roaming around and just increasing your blood glucose levels. So chromium is going to help transport that glucose into the cells. And then potassium, y'all know potassium. Get your regular electrolytes, right? You got to make sure you're getting electrolytes. Put a little bit of sea salt in your water. And I ain't talking about table salt. I ain't talking about that salt with the label with the umbrella on it. Make sure you're getting the right salt. Okay, I'll put some in the description box below. But potassium is needed for insulin, for insulin to actually do its job. So it's quite necessary, right? So making sure you're getting all your necessary electrolytes, especially magnesium and potassium. Those are critically important, even for hydration. And the body to create energy and all of that, you need those. So you make sure you get those. Secondly, you got to move your body, right? We can't live a sedentary lifestyle. Okay. Walking to the car ain't going to do it. Okay. Parking a little bit further, it's just not enough. We got to get you 20 minutes walking. Okay, let's get you on a rebounder. Let's get you being active and moving your body. Okay, because that's going to help your body use up some of that glucose that's already stored in your body, because I touched on that on my last video. Okay, so you can watch that video, but you gotta get active. You gotta get moving so that your body can use up this glucose that you've already been consuming. So get active, get moving, get your body moving. Okay. So yeah, those are just some things that you could do, you could implement into your daily routine that are really going to help you with those sugar cravings and insulin resistance. Implement those things, comment, let me know how they're working, share this with your family and your friends, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, because I ain't going nowhere. Okay, and I will be back next week where we'll be talking about the herb of the day, which is going to be Foti. It is such a blessing to be able to bring this type of information to you. I absolutely love doing this, and I really want to build my community, and I want you a part of it. So please go ahead and subscribe and stay tuned for next week. Love you to pieces.